say good evening, and most of you all know me, but for those who don't, as I am Reverend Costella Forney, and I serve on the Executive Committee of Faith and Action. But I also serve uh, on Faces for Change, which is a youth drug-free coalition as a community connector. Before I continue, I'd like to thank Faith in Action for allowing me this space and to share some information with you about Faces for Change, which is a very important coalition that is working here in Harrisonburg in the best interest of our youth for their positive engagement. The members of our executive committee, besides myself, are Jennifer Wilson, who is the coalition chair and business official, Tandy Hicks Hopper, PhD, who is the program director and the principal investigator, Victoria Riddle, BS, who is our digital media and marketing coordinator, and Chrissy Donald, BS, who is our special projects coordinator. We also have a JMU intern that will be joining us in January to do some other work with us. Let me tell you about Faces for Change. It was formed here in the Northeast community neighborhood of Harrisonburg, but now it serves practically the entire city. Dr. Hicks Harper and her husband, Billo, who is a native of Harrisonburg, founded the Youth Popular Cultural Institute and decided to bring their resources and their skill sets home to our friendly city. Faces for Change is funded by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. It is operating on a $125,000 a year grant for over 5 years. And the focus of this grant is the prevention of the use of marijuana and non-medical use of prescription drugs among our youth. We're also operating on a $50,000 grant over 5 years from CARA that targets youth and the prevention of the use of methamphetamines, which is really on the rise in our fair city. We are a 12-sector coalition that has been organized with 2 goals in mind. The first goal is to establish and strengthen collaboration among communities, public, private, and nonprofit agencies, as well as state, local, and tribal governments to support the efforts of community coalitions working to prevent substance abuse among our youth who are 18 years old and younger. Our second goal is to reduce substance abuse among our youth over time and reduce substance abuse among adults by addressing the factors in the community that increase the risk of substance abuse and promoting the factors that minimize the risk of substance abuse. We want to make a difference in Harrisonburg, just like us in Faith in Action want to make some changes here in Harrisonburg. And we welcome you to collaborate with us as we are building our coalition capacity also. Naomi, would you put the first slide up? Thank you. We're very happy and excited to have Reverend Adam Blagg, the pastor of Audubon United Methodist Church, as our Faces for Change religious sector member. Reverend Blagg has graciously considered for us to hold what is titled, as you can see, a Revive training, Virginia's opioid overdose and naloxone education program, which will be held at Audubon Thursday, January the 27th, 2022, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., which will be conducted by Maureen Mo Baller, the Behavior Health Wellness Specialist at the Harrisonburg Rockingham Community Services Board. You all are welcome to come and hear more about what we're doing and receive this training that is vital so we can recognize and see the signs and know what to do in these different scenarios. Can we have the last slide, please? So therefore, in closing, I'd like to personally invite all of you to collaborate with Faces for Change. Let's work together and join efforts to ensure safe and drug-free communities here in Harrisonburg. Please see this contact information on this slide and use it to contact us. Feel free to contact me directly so that we can put you on our list of collaborators where you will receive updates about what Faces for Change is doing in our fair city. Thank you very much for your time and your consideration. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you, Reverend